Until now, for some reason, I didn't know that he was in both races for some reason. So I just added the 99 car out of the race number 1. And nice thing about that was you guys got to see the qualifier race of the actual qualifiers, and then the American Challenge Cup, and then the actual twin qualifiers, which had more footage obviously because there was more laps and more stuff happened in them. But after that wreck, after the start-finish line, we fixed the car. It wasn't too badly damaged, besides some really just fender damage. So we're good to go. And also because we used some of the of Richard Petty's cars, since he was already he got he didn't make it because he didn't get high enough of the order to be listed into the 500 racing wise. So he wasn't able to make it to the 500. I think Joe Weatherly also didn't make it in this one.
Clear outside, outside.
Oh, we're checking up.
Stay low. Clear outside.
But yeah, I did more effort into this 500 than anything, because when I do it for that series,
Car outside.
before I didn't even know how to do the save game thing, and I knew I would completely forget to re-switch the schedule and put the roster and put it back together. So I just kind of didn't really worry about it. But this one, I was gonna use all my power that I have with all that and see how good I can do it. And I only miscued on one, and it was because there was a second Pearson car for some reason. But nonetheless, we're here. Lap 2, we're doing alright. Our car has not been the fastest car here, unlike our Wood Brothers number 21 car last season at the Firecracker 250. This race, and a couple of our races, only doing 2 more after this, because what the next 2 races are going to be showing us. We're going to show you how I got to the Bud Moore car in the first place in the first season when I drove the number. Was it the number 12?
Stay low.
We're down to turn number 3 and 4, getting a little momentum going here on the inside. We're definitely needing the pit. We're probably going to pit, I think, 3 times this race, maybe just 2. I think it's just 2 if you get it right.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
But yeah, so obviously that first part, I don't know how long that would be because I haven't put it in I haven't edited it, so I can't tell how long it is. I mean, I haven't edited it as in right now as I'm racing, not as the recording comes out, because obviously I edited it already in the future of this recording. That last guy might have been Paul Goldsmith, unless if the guy that just went down pit lane. Actually, that would make sense if that would have been Fred Hurt, because it was a red car, and I didn't see a red top, I don't think. So it could have been Fred Hurt, mostly because he was the last one to go down there. So it makes sense if it was Fred Hurt. Mic clear? Yeah. Kinda, when we get in these little checkup moments, just lifting, you know, saving gas, you know. Like the usual thing you should do on super speedway, save some fuel. Because then you maybe can go a little longer, and it maybe works out in your favor. Like a lot of times in my my career, where in the Daytona 500 or the Firecracker race, I was able to just get enough laps in to where the point actually played in my favor that I was able to go a little longer. Also, just the fact that this Daytona is a little bit harder to actually go by. The 60s version is actually a little easier. This 59 version is a lot harder to get around.
Still there.
I think Marvin Panch won the actual Daytona 561. So, I wonder how close we can get with that. See how realistic this race ends.
Car out back. Keep low. Stay low.
You guys are almost racing like late 70s types for cars right now.
Stay low.
Getting a little single file action here. Got nobody to draft with because I don't think I can slide in the hole behind Tim Flock
Still there.
in time for the guy behind him to check up, which I think is Bob Burdick. Yeah, no, he's not gonna check up. I think we can get behind Burdick though. I see Panch in my mirror, and I think, yeah, that's Panch. I'm pretty sure he's coming up the field. Pretty sure this right here behind me is Jack Smith. If not, it's Richard Petty.
Keep digging. You're in fourth.
I got Bobby Johns behind us now in that 5 car, who's getting pushed by, actually, I think that is Fireball
Car
Roberts.
out back.
Got a good arrow push going.
Still there.
Got the bubble to move.
Get back.
Nope. Gonna stay up here.
Still there.
Oh! Oh, we're wrecking. Oh, we got hit really hard. We're at the point we got really airborne because we got hit so hard up the track. Oh. The big one here. Oh, man. Oh, and of course, Panch does that. Yeah, we just got hit so hard, and we hit the access road there for that road course. We just got sent almost all the way over. That was not good. We just got checked up by I don't remember who was in front of me because I have bad memory. But we got checked up to whoever was in front of us, and then we got hit while we were spinning and got airborne because of the access road, quote unquote. And then whoever I clipped, I think it was Nelson Stacy, came back up across the pack, which he had nowhere to go after I clipped him. He was just along for the ride.
Outside. Keep low. Pit road is closed.
As we're gonna watch a slow-mo, I was about to block Stacy but couldn't. And I come back up on Flock, and then he checks up as you can see the flames out of the exhaust pipes, and then just gets it just wrong, and then turns. Them two get around. I get hit so hard I got airborne and went across the road there. And then the rest of the field involved as we got more and more cars piling in. Then I come up and I hit the guardrail a little bit. Or not even the guardrail, I hit the 4-car a little bit. And then as I'm trying to straighten out, I can't really move that much because I'm sliding down the banking still. So watch Tim Flock when he checks up. Then I'm sliding, spinning, and I clip Nelson Stacy. Get hit so hard flying through there, and the access road helping us get up in there. Then Tim Flock gets hit by Lee Petty. Lee almost went up and over himself. Then the rest of the field coming by. Oh, there goes Junior Johnson involved. Rev Rickersham, Elmo Langley, Panch, Banjo Matthews, Tommy Irwin. I think I already said Junior Johnson. As we watch on Emmanuel's number 85 car, as he's also involved, count that to the list. Just got hit so hard and went across the bump in the pavement there. He, I think, gets by it besides hitting me. So I think he's alright. Also, I think he kind of grinds up against Junior a little bit there. A little fender tap. Let's see how well our car can hold up here as we're going to get ready to go back green. Just try to get the remainder of this race done. I have a feeling it's not going to be good at all.
Outside.
As we get past Lee, This car is definitely slower. So we try to block Tiger, Tombstone there. Trying to see if the car can get up in revs and try to see if the car can actually move and go, which doesn't seem like it's wanting to. But somebody came down pit road, don't know who that is.
The leader pitting now.
Oh, it's a leader. Probably the guy that stopped! What are you doing? Oh no.
Car inside. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Right back to the line.
Again, down the front straightaway. This is not good. And Lee got into it again. Oh, fuck. Wow. Down the front straightaway, and we're starting to get into the angle of trying to get around, or trying to come down on Jack. And then right as we come down on Jack, we try to go back up, and then Jack is just kind of holding on to us, and eventually we just lose control and slam straight in the wall, and then we get hit hard again there by the 99 car. And then Lee hits Johnson, and Banjo hits Lee. And that ends our race, pretty much, as our car is just sliding out of control, and then gonna hit the inside fencing, where all the spectators are. I was gonna be able to get to him, or get down in front of him, but then I underestimated how slow my car really is, because I completely forgot that I was even down in power. I think that's really what caught me off guard. And then Jack Smith kind of just laid it into us, and then we eventually lost it, and then here we go, boom. Caught off guard and completely forgot about the prior damage, and then just kind of wrecked myself. One of those ones where I just wasn't ready for it and didn't know that was happening until the last second, and then couldn't evade it. But Bob Wilborn takes the lead here in the Daytona 500 with Fireball Roberts right behind him. There's Marvin Panch back in the back there in the field. Sealed skid marks from our crash. Our horrific crash, I should say. There's Mel Larson. See the rest of the field go by here on lap 26. As Fireball Roberts and Elmo Langley, not Elmo Langley, that's Haas Kegel. I don't remember exactly how to say that name. Darrell Derringer, Bobby Johns, David Pearson, Chris Turner, G.C. Spencer, Herman Beam, Emmanuel, Bob Burdick, Ken Johnson, Wes Morgan, Ned Jarrett, Jolie Johnson, Fred Linton. This is Paul Goldsmith. I think that's Buck Baker. No, it's Buddy Baker. And then you got Paul Lewis, Marvin Panch, Jim Reed, and then you got these guys off the pace after being involved in our wreck. Both of our wrecks, actually. I think everybody in that wreck the second time was also involved in our first wreck. Get around. Where's Panch as of now? Panch is not winning. Okay, good to know. So these guys were on the right pit strategy, it looks like, before about 21 to go. As Ken Johnson takes the lead, and here comes Bobby Johns in that number 5 car. Which wouldn't have been the car that he would have raced, but it's a car that I wanted to put in because I wanted Bobby Johns, and there was no one else that I have as a car as a number 5. Oh, here we go. So they didn't pit then. That's okay. That's good to know. They didn't pit then. So that leaves Burdick and Ken Johnson to pit now as Tim Flock goes in the pit. Here's Cale Yarbrough. I don't remember this guy's name. I'm trying to see if I can figure out by seeing if I can look at the name rail. I think it's Wilbur. I think that's his first name. More people pitting. thought I saw smoke off of Jack Smith's car, but I could be. Yeah, I think I'm just going insane. Ooh, the 28 car for runs is very slow. Maybe running out of gas, but he stays on the racetrack, so I don't know if that's just him on speed. So let's check. I can't tell what bolts are. Where's the next car? So I can see where the bolts are at. No, they're not the same. Why is he so slow? Did he blow a tire? It just didn't come down? Interesting. Okay, Ken in the pits, there's Burdick. So now we gotta go back to the 5 car. As the 29 comes down pit lane. Oh, yeah, he's holding the pack up. This is actually gonna help Panch somewhat. If he can get around the right way. So they had another pit stop, and also the fact that there's only 31 cars still on the racetrack, with 18 of them only on the lead lap as of right now. And I believe GC Spencer has taken back the lead. Here comes Bobby Johns to take back the lead. I'm trying to, there we go. And I believe, because Fireball Roberts had a pit, but these guys went a little bit longer the last time around, so I believe they have it in the bag with 2 to go here. If none of them have to pull out as in going down pit lane, as here comes GC Spencer taking the lead. So we watch them go down the back straight away. Oh, we're side by side here, I think. Curtis Turner trying to take the lead. Here they come, white flag. No, now they're there to the end. Then, if they run out, they run out. And one car looks a little off. It looks like he's losing ground, but that could just be because they might have checked up on the outside there. Because it looks like he's backed up the speed. He might have just checked up. Oh yeah, he checked up again for him. Here comes Jim Reed. That's going to probably cause some chaos here, because they're probably going to, some of them are probably going to get caught up on him. Oh, Turner might get caught up on him. He's not even going to be able to make a move. And here comes GC Spencer off of turn 4. And GC Spencer is going to come to the checkered flag and will win the 1961 Daytona 500. And a weird race for sure, a caution-filled race, or a wreck-filled race actually. And there goes Bob Wilborn is blown up down the back straightaway. On the last lap, if he can coast the back around, he will be able to finish. And here comes Marvin Panch. And Bob Wilborn was in a top 10 position and blew up there. See the 19 getting by the 27, but I think the 19 is going to be 9th. And Jack Smith will get 10th over Fireball Roberts. Well, actually, he's a lap down, so it wouldn't even matter yet because he went down pit lane. That's right. But yeah, one of those races where I'm out of it because I just had a brain fart of a moment and wrecked myself. But it was still fun doing the lead up to it, at least. And I hope you guys at least enjoyed that. And then we will go on to the next 2 races, and then that'll be it for this little before prologue thing. And remember, the races that I show you are the ones that I feel are more important, because we could have easily... Because what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to list all the races that I didn't think were important that I raced. That's what we're going to do.